What's going on, guys? Wipeout Trains here, back with a very special episode. An episode that's been kind of waiting in the wings for almost 6 months now. Due to things outside of my control, aka my computer breaking, I lost all the original footage for this video. So now all the footage you'll be seeing today are brand new, up-to-date footage. So I just want to make sure I preface that right now. But these two freight cars I'm going to be showing off today, guys, I have been waiting since October of 2022 for these bad boys. And I've had these for a while, don't get me wrong. But I pre-ordered these when I was still working for the railroad. That was in 2022, late 2022. It's crazy. But I'm really excited for you guys to check this out. So enough wasting your time. Let's get on with this, shall we? Here we go. So really quickly, as we do a quick overview of the model, so history of these cars. So in June 1974, WP received these two heavy-duty depressed center flats from the Maxim Corporation for Transformer service, which is kind of cool because we actually have transformers for these. So they're actually doing their job in model form as well. These cars had a total length of 81 feet from coupler to coupler, and their main load platform, or basically the depressed part of the flat car, is only 25 feet long, so it's kind of deceptive, with a total carrying capacity of 150 tons, which is pretty impressive. What's cool also about these is that these cars rode on a pair of span bolsters, connected two axle trucks at each end, which is accurate to the prototype, and had a dual brake system which is modeled on this particular piece of rolling stock, and on both of them, which is incredibly nice to have. And again, I just cannot convey how large this car actually is. I mean, it's unreal. And through my testing, I have actually been able to identify that it can take 036 curves if you have nothing in the way. But it says a minimum of 054. But as long as you got like a temporary layout or a layout that's got some room to maneuver, 036 could get you where you need to go with this. The bogies and the trucks are incredibly forgiving on this model. And I also want to just show all of the texturing on the cars and all that. And we're going to do a one quick look overview to see all of the lettering so you guys can clearly see it. And after that, we're going to get on to the review of this model. And also, if you're wondering, yes, the chains are metal, so that's a good thing. All right, here we go. So, on the A side of the car, we have the bogie detail here. And we have some identification and some grab irons here on both sides, and they are legible. And we got our air hose and angle cock and our coupler here. And we have this beautifully detailed brake detail. And we have the perforated deck up here with the holes for mounting right here and here. All right, now moving on to the side of the car, we have our metal grab iron here, our stir step. We have a legible sentence here that is legible, and we have another one here, and we also have our A-end identification mark here. And if I push down, these are sprung trucks as well, so that makes it very nice. And we have our WP 1601. Now heading to the middle of the car, we have this striking generator here. And I said earlier that these chains are metal. You just have to apply them and put them on, but they look fantastic. And we have all this molded in detail that is different on the other side as well, and we'll get to that in a moment. Plastic as well. And we also have our load limit identification marker with our number, our lightweight and our number, and our build date here. So moving on back to the other part of the car. So we have our classification board here, it looks like. More numbering. And these metal bogies, which I do want to make sure to show that these are sprung. This whole car is sprung. So we have our B end identification mark here, and we have again those two sentences blocks that are fully legible. Our metal grab iron and our stir step. Alright, to the B side. Here we go. So an overview, and what you could definitely see is we have a brake wheel. The only brake wheel on this car. And we have more brake detail. So coming down here, we have our air hose and angle cock down here with our coupler. And we have these metal grab irons along the edges of this whole car. And the stir step on the other side. And so really quickly, here's the other side of the generator. As you can see, there's a lot less molded in detail here. But I thought, for the sake of transparency, I'll show it to you guys so you guys can see. Also, what's a really nice touch, the ends of these generators are also different. So we're going to take a look at this side. As you can see, keep these details in mind. As we switch over to here, the details are different. So that's just a really nice touch because, again, this is MTH tooling. Atlas did a good job. So I just showed 1601, and here we have 1602 when it comes in the box. This is unopened. So you can see the container and all that. Here are the metal straps to hold down the generator onto the Flatcar itself. I want to make sure you guys saw that as well. Nice detail. Hey, look at this. Look at these flats without their generator. So you have these holes down here which helps lock in the generator car so that it won't slide off when you take a turn fast or whatever. It just makes it look better. And for those curious cats, I took out 1602's generator here. Again, plastic. This is the generator when you pull it out of the box for the very first time. So all the detail, and it has a support in there, shoved up all in there, the wrapping to make sure that it comes to you in flawless condition.
And that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I guarantee you I'm going to get a couple people saying, hey, Wipeout, what about those two GP40s you have there? Oh, don't you worry about that. I've got a very special video for those two coming out. Hopefully the next video. So I'm really excited to show you guys the history of those two units because, oh boy, those two units have a history. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And if you enjoyed, please, I would definitely appreciate a like and a subscribe, comment even. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know what you actually enjoyed in this video. Alright, so I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys!